And good morning once again. It's Monday morning, and it is 7:30 in the morning. Beautiful sunny day outside. Going to be warm again, of course. I propped all this weight up on the brake pedal, and there is nothing. It's dry as a bone all the way around. I don't see any leaks at all on the rear brake system. I'm going to call it good. Call it complete. I'm going to turn the bike around now and do the front brake system, and then a couple of odds and ends. So anyway, that's the plan for this morning. Not a lot of excitement here. Let's see what happens. And by the way, the results of last night's overnight, these two little drops. Okay, not bad. The big bunch over there is from the fact that the primary case is just on with 2 bolts and no gasket, so that's not a worry. Okay, so I'm going to turn the bike around now. All right, according to Das Parts book, these are the parts that make up the front brake system hose setup. It looks like this piece is still installed in the bike, so I won't need that. I'll delete that from the invoice. This was needed, and I'm not sure which of these two, if not both, are needed, so we'll find that out. Let's start the process. We have the master cylinder up here and operational. We tested it the other day, and we have the caliper over here all checked out. We took it apart and cleaned it up. So here we are. Let's I think this is for the wrong side. This is for the other side. So let's see what happens. I've had so many false starts, so many interruptions, so much running around doing other things that I'm going to start the day over again. Let's just pretend it's, oh gosh, it's noon. I'm going to start the day at noon. Getting ready to put this front system together. Got the top hose in place. Got the hose going from the caliper, the metal hose in place on the flexible hose going up here. Getting ready to put in the middle hose, and I decided, you know what? I should test the brake switch. I mean, I didn't test the brake switch yesterday on the rear setup, and bigger neck, it was bad. So I've got this set up, and I'm going to show you how to test a brake switch, an easy way. As soon as I find the tripod, I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so let's set this up, and I'll show you how to do a quick manual mechanical test on a brake switch. Keeping in mind, there's nothing in there but a rubber diaphragm and a tiny piece of metal. Okay, so it's not what do they call it? You know, deep science. It's just an easy way of doing it. You can do it with compressed air too, but mechanical quick test tells you yay or no, it's going to work or not. So basically, put a meter on ohms resistance, put the contacts in place with 0, take a blunt end, I say blunt, that means not sharp, blunt end of anything, stick it in here, and you should get continuity when you press down on that rubber diaphragm. And you do. Okay? So that tells you that this switch is probably, I say probably okay. So that's enough of a test for me to go ahead and install it. So there you go for what it's worth. Okay, the complete front brake assembly is installed. Everything's tight. Got fluid in the master cylinder up there. Got the drain tube hooked up to the caliper. Let's see if we can pump some fluid without leaking. Should be interesting. Getting bubbles up there, that's good. Matter of fact, if you just sit there and pump for a long time, you'll pump oil down to the bottom. As long as there are bubbles coming up, that's a good thing. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Stand by, I'm going to show you. I'll show you what I'm seeing. I'm just pulsing the handle. See the bubbles? As long as you're getting bubbles, that means oil's going down to the bottom and air is coming out to the top. So you just keep doing this forever and ever until it stops. Then we'll worry about getting oil all the way down into the calipers, through the calipers, and out the bleed screw. So here you're practically loading the whole system. You can watch the level go down even as we do it. Okay, I'm not going to make you watch this whole thing. I'll come back to you when I'm ready to get down and work on the caliper. All right, bubbles at the top have diminished. I'm going to try to pump some fluid through the caliper. I might even lower this thing down to the ground. We tested this master cylinder. It feels like I've got pressure here. I'm not getting anything down here. I'm definitely getting good pressure here at the handle. No bubbles at all. Aha, something just broke free. Wonder what? Hopefully just a big bubble there. You can see some pretty dirty fluid coming out there. Getting a good slug through now each time. Okay. Still got fluid. You see the water spout, you know you're getting close. Like that. But I'm going to keep pumping fluid through here until it comes out clean at the bottom. And once again, I won't make you watch. This is going to take a while. I'll get back to you when we have clear fluid coming through. All right, I'm actually getting braking action now, so I'm going to keep on pumping more oil through. All right. That's good front brake. All right. Don't forget to collapse the bellows. This guy starts out put together like so, okay? And as he gets used, he opens up like so to compensate for, I don't know, airspace, fluid space. So collapse him first, down inside himself, standing beside himself, like so. Before you put him on. All right. Okay. Okay. Good, that's good brake. Now what's interesting, you'll notice after you've done this, do a test ride, and by the time you come back from that test ride, you'll even have better brake because there are still microscopic bubbles inside those brake lines. And jiggling the bike, bouncing the bike, using the brake lever causes them to rise up into the master cylinder, and you even get a better front brake or brake system once you start using the bike and getting the micro bubbles out of the lines. So cool, we have a good front brake system. Now I'm going to put a bungee cord on that front brake handle, let it sit overnight, and check for any leaks. All right, so it's 4 o'clock. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive, 4 o'clock. It's been a long day. No, I'm not going to be charging for all those hours. Just a couple. But I've been in and out a lot and doing a lot of work. Got a fully operational front brake. Hey, the back brake works. Brake lights work. Making progress. But I'll tell you what, every now and then when you discover, hey, there's a missing bolt right here, and you say to yourself, that bolt right there is missing. And you say to yourself, well, how hard can that be? Well, sometimes you just end up dumping the whole darn tray and digging through it until you find the right bolt. And it took a while, but now I got to put everything back. So anyway, I think I'm done for the day. It's hot and I'm tired. So, looking good. Let's see, still got good snap. Oh, we can't. I got this hooked up for a pressure test overnight. Pulling in that brake. And if it's dry tomorrow, we'll call her good. So, it's coming along.